Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to show you the resources that I like to use on a daily basis here at the urgent care. So let's just jump right into it. So this is the first resource that I absolutely love. I use this every single day. It's really straightforward. It gets straight to the meat and potatoes, which is what I need because oftentimes I'm running around this place like a mad woman. So I just need to get to the important parts. This just gives me all of the important information. It gives me red flag symptoms to watch out for. It really just gets straight to the point. It's not super detailed, but it's detailed enough to be a really great resource. So I definitely would recommend this along with this. They're both by EMRA, and this is an antibiotic guide. So I looked online to see what the most up-to-date edition is, and it's the 20th edition. I actually just got this not too long ago, which is why it's not as worn as this urgent care guide, but it'll get there. So this is really great because it gives me all of the dosing information for adults and pediatric patients. Oftentimes I'm seeing a lot of the same diagnoses over and over and over again, like sinusitis, acute otitis media, these sort of things. So I am pretty much memorizing antibiotic information for adults, but it's always nice to double check. Sometimes when I'm rushing, I just want to be sure of my dosing and make sure that I'm being accurate. So I will reference this, and I always reference this for pediatric patients because I don't need to be making any mistakes with these kids, okay? So love the antibiotic guide. I will say it is limited to antibiotics only. So if you're looking for prescribing information on other medications, it's not gonna be in this book. But I mean, here at the urgent care, I'm prescribing antibiotics pretty often, so it's perfect for me. It works, it's tiny. Both of these individually, they were definitely under $30, I can say, and I ordered them both on Amazon. So I'll link them in the description just so you can check them out. I'm not sure what the current price is, but the information will be down below. But definitely would recommend both of these books for the urgent care setting for sure. These have really worked for me. There is a book that I used to use, and I'll show it to you guys. Okay, so this is the book, guys. Really, really great resource, but it was just a little bit too heavy to carry with me on a daily basis to work. You see how thick it is. So I just decided I'm just gonna leave it at home, but I definitely would recommend this if you have a backpack or a place that you can store your books at work. Really great for procedures. Okay, next up, it's up to date. I use it, I love it. It is way too detailed. You can't get to the information that you need quick and fast and in a hurry, so you better have a little bit of time on your hands to go searching, but up to date always comes through in time of need. It's expensive, so I actually just looked online to see what the current pricing is as far as subscriptions go, and for a 30-day recurring subscription, it's $60, $59 to be exact, but that's a lot of money. And for a 1-year subscription, it's $579, which equals out to be $1.59 a day. That doesn't sound like too much, but who wants to spend $579 on this resource? So my recommendation to you is, before starting your new job, definitely inquire if subscription to Up to Date is included. Oftentimes employers will offer this to their staff. For some odd reason, I've always been the unlucky one, and I've never had this offered through my job for some odd reason, but all my friends, the other MP students that I graduated with, all of them were offered this through their employer. So I guess I'm just the unlucky one, but I was lucky because I found out that they had a subscription. So that would be my second piece of advice. If you have someone who is willing to share their login information with you, not a bad idea to, occasionally log in, check out what you need to check out, and go about your business. if you have someone who's, open to sharing that information with you, don't sleep on that, because you could save yourself $579 a year. But otherwise, if you did have to come out of pocket for it, honestly, I think it would be worth it. It's really perfect for those one-off kind of situations where you're like, how do I do this? What am I supposed to do in this situation? What am I supposed to prescribe in this situation? How do I move forward? And it'll give you the most up-to-date, accurate information. So I haven't found a resource equivalent to up-to-date. I haven't found a resource that is as all-encompassing as up-to-date. And if anyone else knows one that's cheaper, please let me know. Another really good resource that is completely free that I love to use is Medscape. So Medscape is really great for prescribing information, like medication dosing. It's completely free. All you have to do is create a login, and it's nice because they send you articles. It's just a really great resource just to stay up to date on what's happening in the medical community. I most often use the drugs and diseases tab, and underneath this tab I can search drugs, and it gives me accurate dosing information and contraindications and interactions. So I really use Medscape for this tool. Another free resource that I absolutely love is mdapp.com. So I use this website for all of my pediatric dosing. So with pediatric patients, medications are weight-based. So you have to take that into consideration anytime that you're prescribing for a child. On this website, you can literally plug in like for instance, for amoxicillin, you can plug in the amoxicillin dose, so milligrams per kilogram, the child's weight in kilograms or in pounds, the dose frequency, and the drug concentration, so milligrams per ml. You can plug it all in, press calculate, and it'll spit the answer out for you, just like that. Now, personally, I always like to double check my work. I always like to double check the dosing, just because if there is an error here, this is not completely foolproof, and I always like to double check. And it seems to always be accurate. So this is a really great resource. It's completely reliable, and I use it every single day here at the urgent care. So those are my favorite resources that I like to use on a daily basis. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helped. If you have any questions about the resources that I shared today, then just leave me a comment. Or if you have any great resources for me, please share them with me below. I'm always looking for something new that can make my job easier and that can improve patient care. So just let me know, and I will see you in my next video.